Hi everyone. Hi everyone. This is Bobby Hunt here for Sentence of the Week number 5. So this week we focused on writing sentences with direct quotes. So this is the kind of writing that you would do when you have to support like a claim by using evidence. Last week we wrote just a short paragraph about the theme of a poem, and I was really surprised by how many kids could write a really good claim, and then how many also had no idea how to punctuate the direct evidence. So that's why we're going over it this week. Now, a direct quote is the author's exact language from the text. That's the evidence that you're looking for. So I have 3 examples that kind of show this. These are the kind of sentences that would be in a paragraph if the paragraph's claim was, Johnny has changed from a shy person to more of a leader. At the start of a story, Ponyboy explains, Johnny Cade was last and least. So in this sentence, this would probably be early in the paragraph, but it explained, I want you to notice the punctuation. So we've got Ponyboy explains, comma, quote, and then they give the rest of the quote. All right. And after the quote, we get the quote. Then we have this little part right here, Hinton, comma, 17 in parentheses. This is something that we need to do in order to help us avoid plagiarizing and to help us kind of keep our evidence organized. So Hinton is the author of The Outsiders, and this is from page 17. So we know if we looked right back to it that we could find it. Notice that the period goes outside of this. In the book, this quote ends with a period, but because it's not the end of our sentence, we just use quotation marks, put the source, and then put our period outside of it, right? In B, by chapter 4, Johnny is a leader. We're going back to turn ourselves in. Hinton 95. Now this one is really similar to the first one, except for one small difference. If you look in the middle right here, we've got a semicolon instead of a comma. Now semicolons are really useful when we have like 2 complete thoughts that we want to connect together by something, but we don't want to jam them together as compound sentences. So if you use a semicolon, it shows that these 2 thoughts are connected. And in this case, it's like the first one is like a small claim that we're making, and then the second one is the evidence to back it up. And finally, C, this is the reverse of A. I got a good chance of being let off easy, Hinton 95, shows that Johnny started to show mature thinking. So this one is a quote that opens the sentence. Note we just start with a quotation mark, capitalize it like normal, and then we get to comma, quote, and then the rest of the sentence. Okay, comma, quote, and then the rest of the sentence. So we got the comma on the inside. Notice that we don't have a period after Hinton right here because this is not the end of the sentence. Questions on this? So we will be doing a character activity this week and over the next couple weeks. And as we start writing about this book that we're reading, this is going to be part of the expectation for when you're trying to knowledgeably talk about the text. So later in the class, we'll get into how to analyze, but this is how you can correctly punctuate the evidence that you're using. All right. Thanks so much. And as always, wonderful life.